Hello, this is Daniel Accord, and you are watching Daniel's Dimes. Today on Daniel's Dimes, we're going to be answering the question of the four major sports, which one is the best to watch live?
Baseball, hee!
As a fan at a baseball stadium, there's lots of things to do. Most of the time they have little mini games going on, or quizzes, or ask you fun facts about the team you're watching. You can also go to batting practice beforehand and maybe even get a few souvenir baseballs from it. It's going to be just like it is on TV. It's going to be a slow game. It's going to be probably a pitcher's duel, low scoring. Now, I love baseball, and I always have. I grew up watching it, and I'm passionate about it, but most people are just going to find it boring. The problem with baseball live is that there's just simply not enough to do.
Football, football, football.
The best part about watching football live is the fans. It's what's loud and it hinders the other team from calling plays properly, pumps up their team. But other than that, that's pretty much all football is good for live. It's too hard to follow. And plus, you want to check your fantasy football players to see what they're doing. You're going to want to watch the other games and keep up with them. I mean, sure, there are diehard fans that like to go to their stadiums in, negative 10-degree weather in Green Bay and Chicago. But most fans are gonna just want to sit at home and watch the games on TV. Biggest problem with football is winter.
Hockey.
Hockey is a very exciting sport to watch live. I mean, it's very fast-paced, and there's a lot of action, a lot of checking and hitting, fighting, maybe even some blood. Now, as a fan, the fighting is the best part. I mean, you don't want to see anybody get seriously hurt. But in what other sports do you see that? In hockey, seeing those fights, that's what the fans are there for. But the biggest problem with hockey is the low scoring.
Basketball.
There's not really much to say about basketball. I mean, it's a fast-paced, high-scoring sport. Lots of energy from the crowd, lots of good crowd noise because it's in a dome. The weather's not a factor because it's in a dome. But the biggest difficulty watching basketball live is, like my mother would say, the squeaky shoes. So, what is the best sport to watch live? The answer is simple. Curling. Thank you for watching Daniel's Dimes. Tune in next time when we learn about Russell Westbrook.